hummingbird nest tetris. Wait, I'm using the wrong thing. Oh my god. I am gaming. Anyways. First, we have UI Galaxy versus Winter Frost. Typical 920 gaming. I would know. We have Classic Strider 3.5 PPS UI versus Winter Frost. Instantly high. Well, it's over 2 VS over APM. Decent efficiency. I mean, UI may have a better stat, but that is a Strider stat. Also, you like looks like we're having oh my god, is that a... Never mind. It's over rough. I don't have to think. No. I'm gonna start off really nice back-to-back, so Winter Frost is in a pretty okay position. Okay, slightly less okay, but you know, it's fine. Am I just gonna stack up? I'm gonna constantly break back-to-back, not getting anything too crazy high. Winter Frost, another managed to mostly get down, but oh, the OPs at the wrong moment. That is not down stackable. Bad timing. Is now time for the real first to seven, which is in fact real, because real. Oh my god, it's Mr. T-Spin. Crazy. I know Winter Frost tends to do that a lot. Oh, UI misdropping. Gonna end that first game early. I mean, I honestly don't see a lot of other people use Mr. T-Spin. Very unique opener. UI with PC second, PC for the kill. Winter Frost one piece away from that T-Spin. That's 4 PPS gaming right there. Why? Just gonna also bounce after all that clean. Just in winter, a bit of cheese. Push to the top. Winter Frost does make it to the well in time, but that is a greedy dono. The O piece 2 pieces away. Right, just need to do a little bit of thinking, yeah. That's a bit of a misdraw. Cutting pressure out a little. Winter Frost might be cruise going, but off the break it for safety. Seems like this is going into mid-game. Oh, UI just took a little bit of a the spot into the little combo, into the conversion. For the kill, that's like funny. UI fails BTC, so sad. Wonder if Ross can survive this. I'll find a T-spin as well. Oh, that's kind of rough misdrop from Winterfrost. I don't think we can resolve it in time. You guys, I'm sure you guys just striding at 5-4 or something. I'm going spam. Silent spam. Oh, Winterfrost kind of greedy. He has to bail out of that count before. This is livable. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite have the speed. I could see why just big 5-4 wall again. Yeah, it's a bit of a misdrop. Very, very funky looking stuff. Anchors to convert out of it though. Winterfrost managing to cycle to, yeah, he's just in time. UI building up a bit of a back-to-back. Oh, it could be risky. UI just decides to skim out of that T-spin. Which with the extra pressure afterwards is going to be enough to kill. It's a match point for UI. Oh, Underfrost misdropped a little bit. Going to find TSS to continue though. UI is just going right now. That's a tight on, and yeah, that is nearly 200 APM. The opener phase didn't quite end at that moment. Well, UI moves on to the winner's side of top 8. And Winterfrost to the loser's side. Real. I love small brackets. Small. Like, it's small like my little small plush boo. That is small. They like gave them out for free at the hospital. It was fun. I got a green bunny and like a lion or something. They're so cool. I've already lost like the lion. Don't ask. Next up, we're gonna move to winners, semis, top 8, Ooh, top 8, groupies. Yay! Look, it's the bracket and that match, the only match that's on there. It's two vehicles. What we're gonna do, real. I am totally prepared to commentate. Yes. Sport versus UI. Sport is sport. They're our first seed today. He's yeah, it's sport, you know. Boxer and sprinter extraordinaire. Well, more like ultra, but you know, same difference. ATR gap. That's like roughly like, is that like over 1,000 glico? Oh my god, wait, let me check. Where is... No, it's only like 800 glico. Age. Close enough though. Oh no, my vesters are playing Roblox again. For Roblox. My instinct like so true. I should totally log on to my like 10-year-old Roblox account and start messaging for I don't even know Roblox username. So. What even happened to Roblox? I quit after the shutdown of Brick Braun. NGL is such a tragedy. I mean, that was like ages ago. Oh my god. Response is the start of my addiction to Mega Charizard X, so we don't talk about how much of a basic person I am. Oh no, Charizard, Mega Charizard X is just so cool. I don't care how basic I am. I bring back Mega Evolution. This is why I only play fan games now. Game Freak. If I don't have my funny blue dragon, I am not playing your new game. Blah. Big Charizard or whatever. No one likes you, Dynamax. Red thing. You're not blue. Age. Where is or I love waiting. Yeah, this is the TEC soundtrack. We at HN, we use the TEC soundtrack to confuse people. Because this is actually Tetrio. When HN, if HN ever runs a TEC tournament, you should put the Tetrio soundtrack over. Real. Oh my god, it's been like 7 minutes. Lord, stop playing Roblox. I want to ping them again, but then I'm like, oh no, I don't want to ping people. That's mean. You know, in the 8 minute mark. I love the 8 minute mark. It's like the 7 minute mark, but 1 minute more. Where, I guess I go back to learning. What is this? Workman. Workman. You. How about my unsuboptimal pullback? Come back here. You see, I don't like the age, but I did get it wrong. I freaking my now my DD is an awkward position, and I hate Windows. Every time I try to change it, it bugs out. So now I'm stuck with a weird GP fold back. Oh. At least Control C in this is fine. And clearly I need to train my left pointer finger more because I use it to rotate clockwise. So like this is actually a blessing in disguise. This new keyboard layout will make me better at Petrio. Oh, it spent 10 minutes. No. Or no. Before it gets DQ'd to losers. Real. Okay, we're going to the other top 8 semis match. Real not fake. Corpy versus Brilatas. We have Corpy versus Brilatas. Yes, I already said that. We have Slow Player versus Brilatas. Real. Corky's Teto PFP is still freaking 3 wide. Oh my god. Why is Brilatas' banner like not high on saying play more? Lol. We lost number 99 worldwide. Corby number 63. Clearly Briladas was the better number. Hashtag not biased. It is very delayed, you know. And we are heading into warm-up. Corky starting out with the LSC. He lost the 5-4. Hides a convert. Corky's the one who's gonna keep the back to back though. It's gonna keep going. And it just breaks, but like Corky's fine. Especially that cut coffee. Really nice. I know Corky's like good at keeping back to back. I mean, also the zero, the not infinite or 40 SDS is always fun to watch. Corky's also like good at like pure PP. It's definitely something you notice if you watch his gameplay. Ross is doing fine though. I mean, it's basically all clean anyways. Like, no one's going out like yet. It's all gameplay. Briata starts power stacking a little. Might have been in my mid-drop, and it probably worked out just fine. Give to the TSP, Briata goes back down. Great. I think Briata's the way. Quad TP. Once we love it when Team's Order decides to not bless you, that's the main. We need better RNG. It's more content that way. Corky on the bounce back. Average Corky. Meanwhile, building up, finds that Count support convert into a fractal, wastes 2 additions, but there's 2 more to use right after. Corky's managing to cancel everything with a really nice defense into a 30 spike multiplier. Briladas can survive, but this is a very tough situation. Forced to waste eye in the mishold. Slowing him down to where Corby can find the kill, where Briladas can place the S into the J. Yeah. I mean, that's an L piece. What am I talking about? Real. And that was just warm up. I love warm up. It's like when you're up and warm. Very relatable. Hot air balloons. Any hot air balloons in chat? Real. Corky with a bit of an O piece. I mean, it's fine. You can survive. To be honest, kinda awkward position. There's a little miss shot there. Gonna slow him down to the point where, yeah, it's kill. Oh. Corky takes the first point. Corky freaking TSC kick TSS opener. Real. It freaking works too. Like, was that stick spin? I wasn't even looking and I just see 22 spike. And it's probably a counter spike either way. You want us with the skim into TSD timed into a bit of down stack while Corky is sending a lot of pressure. The back-to-back times 13 for the kill. I'm gonna take this second point. all Corpy, the PC into another, you have TPI PC into another. With that, what? TPI PC goes into 6th, into 7th, and then Corpy was on 1st again, so it was trivial at that point. Or it was 9th and I wasn't paying attention, but you know. Quirky getting kind of cheese. I'm just gonna have to go down right now. That is not called going down. That is so greedy. That TSS is not going to save you. And Ross is gonna take the first point. Quirky, really funky. Like funky opening sequences. I don't know, they just seem kind of funny to me. To be honest, with the big power stack going, opting to wait a little, canceling, real. Oh, I misshot. It's not egregious, but that is going to slow him down a little bit. Speaking of slow down, what the heck is Corky's board? This one's gonna have to deal with that quite soon. Oh yeah, that those misshots were fatal. We gotta bring it back now. One game away from being tied. This is top 8, this is first to 11, so we're gonna be here for a while. Both players copying each other, real not fake. Oh my god, they're both doing the freaking in-cross thing. I swear to god, all X-Strikes are the same, and GL. Watch skin QC. Corky gonna... I was half expecting the 4 white to come out, I'll be honest. Yeah, Corky does have a bit of a dono. Into a 9-0 convert. Into a center well convert. All perfect RNG cards for Corpy. Briadas is going to deal with a bit. Oh, that is a bit of a misdrop. Corpy's back-to-back build-up is going to punish that little moment. The you know, moment for Briadas. Yeah. I mean, it happens. Okay, Corky was definitely fishing for DC there. Like, the slight hesitation. Like, come on. Well, Corky... I don't know if that was a misdrop on a Z piece, but either way, it can easily convert with an O piece. Corky taking a little bit to see that down sack, giving Briadas time to nearly spike it out. It's doing fine. Briadas is going to keep up that back-to-back pressure though. That's times 9, times 10 into a fractal, but Corky has the counter spike and the cancel to stop Briadas' big back-to-back from continuing. Nice defense, now into more of a neutral gimmick game. Briadas is a bit of a combo to send. I mean, Corky does have the cancel, but like, you know. Briadas push to the top with 9-0 garbage. That is kind of scary, but like, you know, it's not that scary. Corky Dono into a C-spin. Nice vision. Corky is waiting on Briadas to build up. Oh my god, the timing! Briadas. Like, why is nothing happening? Starts power stacking, but Corky just catches him off guard in an awkward position while doing that. That is the moment of all time. Oh, we also bit of an O misdraw. Oh, the team news drop seals it. Unfortunate. What the heck? Oh my god. Scorpio with the freaking 6-line. Okay, that's like straight. If you don't take the. Like, you can actually have a decent chance with PCing 6-line with PKI if you don't take the second Eastern bubble. Like, all the time. That was totally intentional. Anyways, mid-game is indeed happening. Rios going to be in a bit of an awkward position. He's going to build up though. Tries to convert, doesn't take it. Bit of an highways. Rios is in a kind of awkward position. That is not enough eyepieces to get through that down stock in time. Forky keeping it clean and finding the pressure. And all that thing that Forky did, like that one where you put the O piece in that. It's like not named, and yet everyone does it. Like I swear. Just a fractal. Really nice LXC style stack going on. Into the 8-1 convert. Going off the down stack. That is some pressure sent towards the side, and it's gonna have a bit of cheat to deal with. Never mind. Average X-ring. Forky's attempt to forward convert. Rios is also going to drill back-to-back to some nice center round. Going up to break it for a bit of a spike. Pushing Forky to the top. Forcing it to break 2. Oh, that is an awkward J misdrop from Forky. Going to have to spend a bit of a time digging out of that, giving Rios room to punish. And that's his 3rd point. Like, I don't think that's a normal. It's like, what is that PKI variation that Gordon considers? It's like castle top, but not like a shifted one. Like fake castle top. Like all the castle top fans crying right now. Rios enjoying the ultimate to break out of that initial back-to-back. Forky with the counter spike. Rios with the cancel. Fairly even for now. Rios just digging through. Isn't an issue. Rios is a nice clean board state now. Probably gonna start back-to-backing. Never mind, plays it safe. I mean, fair enough. It is Forky. Speaking of, Forky, oh no. Gonna see the mini TSS into the Eastern double. Gonna keep the back-to-back going. Never mind. But I mean, yeah, that was like what, 12? Unless I'm bad and misreading. Forky is a really nice PS vision. You find that solve right there. Josh does break at some point, but now has a float on top of another Keystone double. First pressure. He's definitely at the offensive advantage right now. But Forky is good at down stacking, finds the counter spike. That is a lot of teams to Rios, who still has like a little bit of speed to deal with, so Rios is basically forced to cancel out of everything at this point. Forky with fake T-spin into real T-spin. If you've played enough of this game, you will find that relatable. Drops the double quad, getting to the garbage, but Forky has the perfect convert. Oh my god. Quad, prophecy, wide, count to 4, and which converts into the garbage well for like 26 and then even more after. Like, oh my god. That's crazy. It's like the stars align. Pilatus with the kill, with the multiplier after little spike. Catching Corky off guard. I mean, it is only like 3 points winning though. Corky can definitely like, you know, has room to breathe. Back finding the T-spin. Nearly pressuring Pilatus to go off actually. Oh, Pilatus, but I think you had to like tuck that out into the side. It was too tall. Yeah, that's probably walkout. Unfortunate. 14 no PC so fast. To be honest, looking for maybe a cut coffee, but I have to bail out of it. Sending a really nice down shot into the 9-0 convert. Finding the D-spin off the very bottom too. Pilatus almost had the Q but didn't quite. He's still a bit faster. That's going to be match point for Corky. Just one more. God points. 4 points. What the heck is what is like rivaling FS here. Like, yeah. He also has a cut coffee. Opts to break out of back. Okay, both players do. I mean, fair enough. You don't want your team to get too dangerous. Corky doesn't have the piece warrior to continue back to back there. Pilatus with a float. That is going to be a bit of a spike. But it's all going to be clean for Corky. Corky's just going to get through quite fine. But Pilatus gets down too. So we're sticking to the game just needs the light speed. Pilatus finds to convert into 5-4. Corky digs down to 9. Oh, here comes Pilatus' big damage. 27. Corky cannot survive. One piece away. Really nice from Pilatus. The capitalization to get through Corky's defense before it has the time to like find a DX, you know? Real. Corky's a really nice 7-2 going. Pilatus bails out of that, can't quite count to 4 in time. But has this really nice little multiplier after the spike to keep the pressure going. Corky finding a bit of a multiplier into a double quad. Pilatus basically has to break back to back at this point. Finds a nice multiplier down though. He's doing just fine. Takes a bit to find that down sack though. I mean, the hesitation probably doesn't kill at this point, so it's probably fine. Oh, that's the perfect double quad. We love garbage RNG. Corky is still on his way down. Oh my god, they're just so good at down stacking a lot of the time. I mean, it is a self-proclaimed DS main anyways. At least last I checked. Oh, Corky with a bit of a Zemus drop. Just slow down a bit of that pressure, giving Pilatus the room to start upstacking. That is a 7-2 going, makes that a 5-4. Corky is on the defensive, but has the double quad to cancel it out. But Pilatus also has a multiplier, finds a TSS to keep the back-to-back going. This is a very dangerous situation for both players. Lotus finds a convert. Scorpion needs to DS now in one piece away from the eye. Lotus now 2 points in a row. If he keeps this momentum up, maybe we're gonna see a closer game, maybe even a tiebreaker. For real. Like, I swear. Violet is going with the 5-4 right now. Corky has a respectable LSC style 7-2. Self go into the 9-0 convert. Hero's going down. Hero's going down. Fairly neutral. Fairly chill. Corky finding the 5-4 convert. To a bit of upset. Oh my god, the TSC tower. That is a perfect TSC tower build. Here it comes. Oh, Corky opting not to continue back to back. Probably a good idea. And Girls is fine. Like, look at all that queen, and now it's gone. Real. Lost with the 7-2. Corky finds a convert into 9-0. Can't quite convert out of it though. That's an awkward S piece. Don't know if that was a misprop or not. Isn't looking. Wait. Double quad right at the wrong time for Corky. This is livable, but not if Lotus keeps sending. Corky needs to find that TF just a bit faster at that moment. Can be hard is a more funky bounce back get. Corky. Okay. Nice. It's color clear Corky. Lost definitely has the momentum. Make that 3 in a row now. Speaking of, that is a fractal, which kills. Oh my god. Corky could not DS. Also tried to offset a bit, but didn't have the time. I'm not even sure if there was a DS anyways. I don't know, my brain can't think that fast. Moss is just gonna keep it going. Only needs 3 points at this point. But at any point, Corky could just like pull a typical Corky counter spike and win, so, you know. We'll see if Yoss can make it through. Oh, Corky's a bit of an awkward Z piece there. Going to force it on a complete DS, but that is livable. Corky is doing in a perfectly reasonable position here. Going to find the way out. Really nice survival. Oh my. That was really nice. Yeah, the slow mini quad. Unfortunately, Yoss did not have a defense. It's gonna be 11-8 for Corky. Kazu TKI. So it's TKI, but Kazu does it. Got it. For Kazu TC. Real. When Kazu. Apparently Sports brother checks the man. He's bullying. That's funny. Imagine sibling feud, but instead checking you into a Tectio tournament that you couldn't make it initially for. Lol. Next up we have JD Moon versus Lucas Raton. I will say, oh my god, Lucas Raton X-Ring. I might have missed it earlier, but this is like the first time in my memory that I've seen him EX, so congratulations. Also JDS that first round, so. Like, no warm-up. Rift warm-up. We are very cold today here at HM. This is a bit of an awkward board state. Does the funny incomplete TXT that we all know and love. JD in an awkward board state. Yeah, not gonna quite pan out. Lucas takes the first point. Oh, that is second coming out from JD. So that is not quite a second. Oh, big 9-0, no. With the Yoshihiro, the freaking mini TSS to keep it going. So this is now pretty awkward. That's what, like at some point, no, there's no 3D cannon here. Please, stick this TS, or else this will happen. We live in a society where gamers don't rule the world. I'm sorry. We all have to dog sack at some point. Oh my god, Lucas. Those freaking team pieces. The second fish after failed MKO first. Like, oh my god. I'm just gonna push Shady to the top though. He is gonna make it down though. It's a bit of an awkward right side of the sack. I mean, it's very doable. Oh, that might have been a misrotate on that Kaidan. Oh well. At least it's still livable. JD managing to make it out from that situation at the top into a little TSS conversion. Lucas with a DT. Okay. With the quad as well, not gonna really have the pieces for that counter 4 resolve, but that is still pretty cool nonetheless. GT, it's a bit of an awkward GT, he's gonna have to take a little bit to dig through that. Lucas skimming for that TSD. Lucas definitely gonna get to the screen a bit sooner. Yeah. He's digging through it in time though. It's okay. And now JD with that little combo, Jesus completely. Lucas completely. That is a moment and a half. Meaning that you have absolutely no cancel for a combo, and yeah, that is way too much cheese for Lucas in that position. JD's gonna take the lead, 2-1. Nearly 4 TPS DP cannon coming out from JD. Well, not anymore, is the wonky opener. I mean, DT can take first DT, I'm pretty sure. Not quite second. DT died horrendously to second, but like... At the speed Lucas is playing, and JD's like, once he gets DT, it's probably fine, you know? This is a bit of an awkward board state. Gonna have to go down now. It's definitely pretty okay if we can do this out. JD with the side 4-wide, a mini edition, which actually sends just enough pressure to toss Lucas out. Really nice. Use of mid-game 4-wide there. You're gonna see that first DP versus DP come through. Oh, position for JD. This is livable though. Question is he gonna be fast enough to live the aftermath? JD finds the cancel. Lucas, fortunate to break back-to-back things building up all the time. Has a really nice clean well to build another one though. Pushing JD all the way to the top. Needs to waste an eye to get out. It is a bit awkward, but JD's still doing very fine with the spin. Into the multiplier. It looks like Lucas is the one who's going to be tanking at the top. Both players down to CS in. JD gets a bit of key. Bit of an awkward up back. Takes a bit of skimming to get to that PS3. JD 5 wide, real not take. JD is a bit of an awkward board state. Manages to find the spot to go down. Now this board state is very not awkward. JD makes it down just in time as Lucas starts to build up some back to back. Which is finding the TSS conversion, which converts nicely into the 8-1. Really nice. That's actually going to be enough pressure to kill. Had a 1 combo TSS coming up afterwards as well. Crazy. Lucas getting a bit of an... Oh my god, Lucas, this is so greedy. And the mix drop as well. Nothing even needs to be sent. Lucas, before dying, pulls a bit of a DC cannon. Oh no. Oh no. Internet. That is 2-3, 2-4 if JD takes the point. Well, sorry, I can't type anymore. At least Azuri was kinda easy, because I only had to remember like 2 key swap positions. I don't even ask why I started using Azuri. It was a joke. And it was also so I could type out wrench over easier, but you know. Like, bruh, there was a moment in time, like, after I stopped using Azuri, that my brain would automatically, like, start typing things, like all my A's became Q's. It was hilarious. So JD is going to take the point, because Lucas is basically already dead at that point anyway. 4-2, which is going to mean a first to 9. Lucas top out twice. We love top out gamering. Sponsored by our lovely deal. We're now a company now. Pop-out speed, pretty good. I mean, the startup could be a bit faster than that. Oh, do my keybinds still even work? Well, I only changed, like, the letters and, like, semicolons, so I think they do in all my other top actually. JD with the freaking Trinity, oh my god. Very funky, into a bit of a 2-wide. Lucas is gonna get a bit of tease, but not excessive. Okay, a bit more cheese. Are we gonna have a cheesy game? Oh, Lucas misdropped the O piece. Converts it into an STSG though. And Lucas's STSG manages to cancel that TSG that JD sent, plus an extra. Lucas, a really nice Z prop. Gonna find the convert into a S float. Very not going to issue from Lucas. JD pressure to the top, and I think you had to chuck that S piece to the side. You had to just skin with TNT only. That is going to be 4-3 for Lucas. Well, Lucas is 3, but like, Lucas got the point, you know? Oh, JD's a bit of a misdrop. Smashes the skim to the TFT though. Really nice get out. Finds the decent spot at the top of the board. Lucas is going to... has a bit of a back-to-back chain himself though. Oh, JD with the down stack? I mean, I would say waste the L piece, but L piece not required. Real has the pieces to get down as well. But Lucas is gonna continue with this back-to-back 9-0 carry and finds a convert to the garbage as well. Really nice conversion. It's gonna be fatal. He just ties it back up 4-4. Rip with second PC we did. So bad. JD was a bit of pain. I'm gonna opt the down stack in this portion of it though. Oh, that is a L misdraw. Nothing too crazy. Lucas with the clean board, gonna opt to up stack the 8-1 a little to get a little more, squeeze a little more damage. You know? Just a sneaky bit. Most players keeping it low. No one's really taking the offensive yet. I mean, honestly, it can happen to anyone if you misdrop enough, so like... Okay, that is a kind of changing. Both players starting to build up back-to-back. Lucas does break, but now has some clean to work with. Looking for that dono. That is a required waste T. It's going to pan out, but JD has an SCSB to cancel, and you're regretting Lucas, but Lucas has to cancel. And JD goes down now. Oh, but Lucas has a really rough board state. I think that was a misdrop. I'm going to find this T-spin. Really nice cleanup. JD with a bit funky board state. It might have been a mishold. JD at the top, but Lucas not really having the pressure to really confirm anything at this point. And JD mid does manage to get down. Lucas is starting to find that pressure though, going into a bit of an LSE. Oh, almost PC. Rip. You can see the PCO. Oh, but all that pressure, the counter pressure that Lucas sent after the bounce crack after that almost PC is actually going to be enough to kill. JD canceling PC with his own PC. Both players on a second, so sad. JD opts to power stack this Z prop into a bit of a 3-wide. Any 3-widers? That is a 21. Lucas is kinda severely cheesed, especially after that Z misdrop. That is 5-5. Crazy. Nearly halfway there. JD with a slightly better PC. And finds second. Going into third. There is third. There's a 2-line here too. Third 2 lines goes to what, 9th or 1st? One of those. I think it's always 9th. I forgot how it works. Lucas finding that cancel. Really nice awareness to cancel that there. Oh, pressure from JD is going to be a bit too much for him. He needs to place down one extra piece and had a really nice down stack, but unfortunately, JD's pressure is going to secure him the lead again. Both players doing an opener phase, you know. Lucas with the fractal into flow, really nice. So that is a bit of an S piece. JD building up for the multiplier, and Lucas's misdrop catches up to him. JD now with a solid 2-point lead at at 7-5. Any LS tiers? Both players are doing it. Oh, he misdrops horrendously though. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. JD's DT cannon is going to go uncountered. Lucas misdropped right after the DT was sent. Very unfortunate. Looks like Lucas is going to be in a more okay position now, though. Going to be able to get to this big 9-0 well, and finds a T-spin on top of that. JD waiting to cancel, really nice awareness to not die there. Finds the convert into the next garbage well. Oh, I think that was meant to be a tuck on JD's side, but I mean, it's still recovered from here. It's just mispressure, that's all. JD does have a bit of a multiplier. Lucas is building up back-to-back. That is a lot of pressure coming out. Oh my god, the imp-cross. This is so greedy, but will it pay off? Not if you misdrop the J. Oh my god, JD now up 9-6. Essen, real. Not quite on the scoreboard, but in our heads. Could be a pretty big upset. JD can just get 2 more points. Lucas rolling up a bit of a 7-2. Has an LST style going. Oh my god. I was half expecting a TSP power to come out. And I will convert from Lucas. JD pushing the top, forced to waste an eye, but this is now a usable board state. Has the out. Into a bit of a multiplier for kill. That looked like an eye missed up on Lucas' side. Unfortunate. Like when you see those 2 cyan blocks like 1 space apart, you know something has gone wrong. JD with a bit of a skim in cross. Funky misdrop picks. Lucas is really solid. DPS LXP is going to get him back the momentum though. Right as JD is out on match point, Lucas needs 4 more points in a row to win. JD going for 4 wide, but 4 wide's ultimate counter in Tetrio is in fact PC spam. First and second is all Lucas needs. Not only 3 points away. This is close. Center forward again. Is it gonna pan out this time? This is not looking very good center forward wide RNG. JD's basically enough to bail out of it at this point. And Lucas's LFT is going really strong, but JD does have the down stacks here. And that's Lucas canceling out of back-to-back. You're not going to see any opener kills today. Please and thank you. JD's a really nice skim for the TFT. So is in a bit of an awkward position. Finds a bit of a down stack to speed up Lucas though. But Lucas just responds with a down stack of his own. JD finds yet another down stack though. This is a very down stack game. Real. Oh, that is an awkward misdrop at right at the wrong time. Lucas kind of speeding up a bit to try to get out. JD has the SDSB ready and next game. JD Moon winning, well, it says 9-6, which is reverse knife again, but actually 11-8. GG. That was upset. Next up, we have loser 6, because there's only 7 players today, so the other losers, they decide to disappear into Shadowland. Velatus versus Winterfrost, C3 versus C5. 920 versus top 100, basically. Significant TR diff. It's only like, what, it's like 100, 200 clicko. It's not like the end of the world or anything. It's definitely good. It's definitely, Winterfrost definitely does have a chance. Stat-wise, we also have a bit of more of a PS over APM. Besides that, DPS and APM are pretty terrible. Going straight into it. No warm-up gaming. These people are pretty cool today, you know. We also DC Cannon, what the heck was that skim into DC Cannon? I wasn't looking. Crazy. Winterfrost is gonna keep going with this pressure though. That is back-to-back times 4. 5. Well, this is a 9-0. Looking for a dono, but that has to be a waste key at that point. I mean, you did have the other key, but like, to be honest, it's just gonna get through this mostly easy. Has a dono. Has the down stacks. Very down stacky first game. No one's really taking the lead yet, though I think that's about to change. Muradas building up that bit of back-to-back pressure right as Winterfrost was doing all the teas that was sent in like the early teasier rounds. Improv coming out from Winterfrost. We love improv openers. Muradas with fun ETSS. Real. Velatus gonna start building up back to back, has to break, but all that That was a miss hole, Rick T-spin. And Winterfrost's gonna take that extra time because of that miss hole to find that pressure, find a little spike to kill. 1-1. Oh my god, it's Mr. T-spin. Real. I'm not saying the second part because we all know that it's already been memed to death. We also did a bit of a misdrop, but nothing too crazy. Winterfrost, is that the Mr. T-spin's DT? I know it's a thing. Winterfrost has to skim through all of that right as Brilotta's counter spikes. 2-1. CSing, getting ready for a potential counter spike. Has a fractal ready to go. Oh, that fractal does kill Winterfrost. They're caught down stacking. You get the PS sooner. Also a bit of a 3-6 going on. This is a really nice ward state for it. Winterfrost has back-to-back going of his own though. This is a very much who will break first kind of situation. And it looks like that person's going to be both of them at the same time. Okay. To be honest, does make it down to the garbage first. Winterfrost shortly behind. I think Winterfrost has the skim TSD into the down stack to start canceling off the offense that Brilotta is facing here. That is times 7. Going to opt to upstack a bit more for times 8, times 9, times 10. The multiplier again seals the deal. Winterfrost does have a multiplier cancel, but it's not enough. 1-1. We love that SD sort of build. It's always so cool, you know. It's also have the T overhang. I mean, fair enough. Winterfrost has his back-to-back going, yo. This is looking pretty scary. Oh no, Brilotta's the Z misdraw. Oh, that is so painful. Oh no. You're at the top of the board, you're in 9-0 because of the garbage, and then you misdrop right over the well. Oh, that hurts so much. Oh. Winterfrost being pushed to the top, Briance's consistent pressure, but has the outs here. Wait, did I say Briance? I mean Winterfrost. Okay, now I'm getting confused. Winterfrost with the float, very not buoyancy issue. Into another. Briance doing a bit of a combo into the perfect conversion though. Winterfrost forced to bail out of that T-spin. It's looking like a really rough situation for him. Trying to use that TSS to cancel. Oh, it's not enough. Briance just had more back-to-back coming. 5-2. Right. It's weird. Anxieties. Well. Winterfrost waiting to send all of that back-to-back for Brilotta with the in perfect position to counter spike actually. Winterfrost somehow ends up with a bit of cheese, probably good at canceling shenanigans, but finds his way out. Oh, that is a rough misdrop. Forced to waste an eyepiece, but Brilotta's not in a position to completely take advantage of that. You have to be like going Galaxies or something. Maybe even Wetzel Speed. Winterfrost with the DS, really nice cancel. Oh, this is going to pan out. trying to find the DS is fast enough, waste another eye piece, but Rihanna's is stuck in 9-0. I think Winterfrost can make it out unless something really bad happens. This is a lot of cheese he has to deal with. Rios is now in a perfect position, but isn't opting to build up back-to-back. It doesn't even matter. That is an awkward S misdrop, and the J spin not cycled to in time. 6-2 for Briladas, halfway to victory, having a significant lead. The freaking DT cannon build on top of the quad well. Okay, Briladas, this is definitely worth it and not kind of questionable. Honestly kind of deserve. Like, what was that? Come on. Yeah, it was just a mid goofy, you know? And it's not, like, horrible, but, like, it's just a bit goofy. Lol. Happens. On to the next round, Viola is finding a really nice TSS into a freaking J-prop. Really nice vision. Winterfrost stuck at the top. TSS double quad into a bit of a multiplier. Had a perfect 6-3 going afterwards as well. Viola's had no defense. Oh my god, it's Mr. T-spin again. Real. I have to point it out because it's cool and I rarely see it. Real. I am very derivative. Can't tell. Winterfrost does kind of misdrop through that opener at the very end of that opener sequence though, so that's forced to basically go down at this point. Does spike what Rios is kind of upstacking, making it a bit greedy. Rios basically forced to go down now. Waste I don't. That's not the down stack, Rios. Winterfrost near tying it back up. 6-5. Comeback is quite real. Rios is gonna go in with a straight 6-3. Winterfrost DSing into a little 9-0 after the DT. Winterfrost has an awkward S-piece there. I wonder if I'll catch up to him. God's gonna try to start building up for this SCSD. Nope, off the cancel out of it. Winterfrost manages to DS through that UP. And now is going down. I'll make that very counter spiky down. Lots of the T-spin 0 gaming. Oh, barely is the down stack in time. Nice burst from Briladas. Winterfrost trying to kill with this float, the 2 T-spins, but Briladas already sent enough to basically cancel it all out. Winterfrost does have a lot of cream due to all that Briladas sent though. It's now going to try to take advantage of this with the center well. Briladas pushed to the top, but now Briladas is clean. This is dangerous neutral. Winterfrost has the SUC, but then misdropped O-piece. This is really scary. Ouch. J-spin wasn't enough. 2 S-pieces are horrible for that stack. Oh. Briladas manages to stop Winterfrost. A bit of momentum there. Well, it's 5-4, but I mean, I can count, I swear. Winterfrost with the kite on, this perfect conversion into the 6-3 garbage well. Ross with the 3-6 zone built and ready to be converted. He doesn't have the SP spell, forced to break it. Both players is now down stacking, though Briladas is filling up a mini back-to-back there to try to pressure Winterfrost and sending all the keys he had to Winterfrost's side. And oh no, Winterfrost's keys. Truly can't get it over moment. Oh no. Oh, Winter Frost with the, I think that was a DT misdrop. This is really not good. Has the S spin into quad for the survival though. But we also just gonna take advantage and start back to backing like crazy. Trying to find the kill with his massive 7-2 right now. Winterfrost makes it through. Goddess isn't breaking yet though. So I think Winterfrost is about to force him to. We are back in neutral, baby. Real. Winterfrost with a bit of an awkward board state. So close to down stacking it. Goddess just with the right gun to prevent that from happening. Now only 2 points away from winning the set. Also 1 point away from nice, but yeah. Oh, we got us with a bit of a spike, though Winterfrost does it's okay. Now takes a bit of speed. Let's just send more teams to Winterfrost. I mean, it's very, like, neutrally, you know? Nothing too crazy happening just yet. Drops a little bit of a drop, okay. Any spinners. Oh, we got us with the multiplier for the kill. Winterfrost, the LC is just a piece too late. Oh, that hurts. Match point for Pilatus now. Winterfrost with only half the amount of points. Up with Mr. T spins STSD into a really nice T spin. That is forced way T, but still nice sequence from Winterfrost anyways. Winterfrost is pushed to the top, and what the heck is Pilatus for though? What? That is a double waist high, but it works out mostly. I mean, okay. And STSD from Pilatus looking for the kill. Oh, that is an IQ from Winterfrost's side. With the 4-wide residue, there is survival, but it's not enough. Pilatus got extra pressure there to confirm the kill. Takes the set 11. Real. Oh. Oh no, Fort and brother moment right now. Oh my, you know what? Not for stream. This is a moment of all time. Next up should be Fort though. Fort versus JD. port got restricted, so I mean, it happens, and this is why you should read the rules, but we all make mistakes. You and Ford didn't know, so brother play on this account. Oh no. I mean, this is definitely a big DC and not an intentional, so it's not like crazy or anything, but like still a big one, you know? Yeah, Fortism 2 banned. I love it when my internet dies. Rip. Fort gets DQ'd. Me when the rules weren't read, H. I need to rejoin the room because my dumb internet. So I guess we are moving on to winners finals. Excuse me. UI Galaxy versus Corpy. We have Strider versus Plonker. I'm scared. They basically have the same APM with like nearly 1 PPS difference. Like, oh my god. We live in a society. Head into warm up. UI Alex immediately stride against UPC at 5 PP. Okay, that was just all just pretty funny. Like, oh my god. Strider versus Plonker, immediate 5 PPS. Immediate top. I mean, it's warm up. This is sort of thing happening. Stage. Well, also warm up. It's time to use the ups to warm and play the game real. Winners finals. Here we go. Oh my god, UI with the SCPC spam and misdrops it. I know that feeling all too well. Oh no, you are Corby with the classic opener counter spike for the kill. 0-1. Corby needs to defend against this opener. It doesn't look like he's gonna pan out. I mean, I remember when a few times I beat Corby with opener spam. This could be close in a very funky way. I mean, usually you don't want to like only talk about opener, but like, it's the only thing that's happening. You know, I can do SDPC really fast. You know, maybe I should lower my dash to his dash or something. Clearly this is a good idea. No, I don't want to become a Strider, no. It looks like we are in fact having mid-game. No opener nor opener counter spike is going to make it through here. Corby's a really nice back-to-back going. Into a bit of 8-1 after the break. But UI getting through all this clean garbage, so Corby with the mid-game PC nearly kills UI, forced to waste an eyepiece, but UI manages to get all the way down, is now trying to counter spike out Corby with this very fast stride, 6-3. Off turn incomplete dono into a, well, that didn't exactly pan out. But finds a counter 4, it's okay. Gonna have to go down now. Corby sent him a bit of keys. Speaking of, it's gonna keep going with a really nice and clean board state. And also a 6-3. In fact, Corby's going to find the pressure to kill with a really nice TSS into TSD. Tying it back up. Opener has been misdropped. We're gonna be okay. Corby gonna look for this counter pressure here. Keeping this... Oh, forced to take the TSS instead of the TSD, but finds a really nice multiplier in exchange. Both players are now pretty even. UI building up a really nice 7-2 into the dono. Into the DT. Very funky find. 4 wide. Mini 4 wide. Okay. Oh, UI! The L piece overhang flipped on the blocks. Oh no. It didn't go where it needed to. LST from both players. UI's gonna be keeping it though. Never mind. Corby using STSD. Nice haul. Into the count to 4. TSS swap to 9-0. Both players are ultimately gonna have to break though. Oh, UI push to the top, needs to DS now. But UI is counter spiking, not UI, Porphy is counter spiking, and UI, you know, lockout doesn't exist anymore. That placement was valid. It was probably the best one you could have done. You, oh no. You and Stride Brain, oh, and it looks like I won't have anything to compensate for this round either. Me one opener. Because you guys wins all been opener, I relate to this feeling. Be Corpy. Oh, Corpy's a bit of a board state. Yeah, it might have been a misdrop, but that's not gonna pan out for the down stack. You like tying it back up in opener. Ooh, UI does misdrop PCO there. Well, Corpy does not. Here comes Corpy's deadly PCs. Ooh, and the misdrops from UI is gonna mean that he's not gonna be able to DS through that PC being sent. It's a very fast game going on. Corpy with the 5-4 try to counter into the Kaidan. UI though, finding the convert out TSS into the Nano. Oh, and Corpy misdrops. Oh no, that's deadly. Ouch. No longer all opener. Now just opener plus opponent misdrops really badly. Still relatable. Corpy with PKI PC. UI, I think can't find second. I'm going to try to out-pressure Corpy with just pure speed here. But basically force the down stack, not wanting to be caught off guard by any Corpy counter spikes. UI with the float, not float, the fractal into prop, yes. Corpy with the SDSC build. UI DSing at like 3 PPS, 3.5. Corpy with this really nice 9-0 stack going. And UI is in a bit of a situation. Doesn't have time to quite build that T-spin. And Corpy is going to take advantage. Taking the lead again. Oh, still only a 1-point diff. UI funny spin, real. Corpy opting to tank, save the eyepiece, and payoff it does. Nearly counter spiking UI, but UI did manage to get to the well in time. UI has to waste an eyepiece, but has another one into the T-spin, into the DS. I'm going to stack up this 9-0. Meanwhile, Corpy going to DS. Finds the T-spin for the cancel, really nice. Oh, but that is a very awkward board position. Forced to waste both eyepieces, but UI doesn't have any pressure to confirm that kill, so it's actually going to be A-okay for Corpy. Now Corpy's in the perfect position to start building up back-to-back. Really crucial in a matchup like this. You want UI Galaxy stuck on the down stack. You don't want UI Galaxy doing this. Which is very dangerous for Corpy. Has the TSs to cancel just in time, but forced to compromise, and there's no down stack afterwards. Tied up again. Halfway there, too. Oh, opener is happening, but Corpy has a very nice board to deal with it this time around. Needs to get through this fast and manages to get to the 9-0, and UI with that O misdrop on top of the Z piece, that is going to ultimately be fatal. Ouch. More opener shenanigans. So UI does do a not quite lime DPC right there. Corpy with a bit of a J misdrop. That's pretty rough. Has the piece of the DS of it pretty nicely though. But Corpy does mean that Corpy's stuck on the DS. This is pretty scary for it, but like, he's making it through. The TST dono, really cool. Into the Kaidon, perfect conversion. Oh my god. And right, and UI this drops the Z piece. T piece is so far away. UI's making it through though. Speed really carrying him in order to live that. Manages to find a TS into TSD right as Corpy has a situation on his board. Tying it back up again. 7-7. Oh my god. Corpy with a bit of an opener moment. UI just gonna straight up go for some classic 5-4, but does miss drop. UI's gonna actually opt to kind of tank a bit here. He's gonna pan out for him. Corpy is keeping back-to-back though. This could be kind of scary. Has that count to 4 into the convert, into another, and yes, that is fatal. UI could not get to that T-spin, and if that T-piece at the very right was last, then that would be a misdrop T-spin. It wasn't looking well. Any LS tiers? UI does misdrop that Z piece, causing him to have to do a bit of DSing. Well, Corby just continues the back-to-back for the kill. That is a 2-point lead. Only 2 points for it to go. I would really want some opener luck at this moment. You don't want your opener luck to be required. It's never a good feeling. Corby at the cancel. Oh, those misdrops. This is really rough. Giving UI time to just build up back-to-back and spike. There was a freaking T-spin coming after that as well. That lead is reduced to 1. The opener comes out. Corpy's still dealing with it though. UI can't continue looping. Oh, that might have been an eye misdrop from UI. Pressure. Oh no. It's fine. Oh, that eye misdrop though is straight up fatal. Ouch. Match point. UI needs to win thrice in a row in order to win. It's not impossible though. Especially with this crazy fast opener. But Corpy countering with a TC of its own. But UI's just gonna keep going with his center 5-4. This shot slowing him down though. Finds a really nice copy though. And I say though way too much. Oh, but Corpy caught us guard. The S piece, 1 piece too late. Q is very not forgiving. Oh, one point away, and UI can make it to Hummingbreaker. Real. No opener this time though. Corpy going in with that counter spike. UI is making it through that to this counter pressure. As long as he doesn't misdrop, I think he's gonna be fine. He definitely has the speed in order to keep up with Corpy's crazy counter spikes. Corpy with a TSS of his own. Going to try to find something here. Finds a TSS into a bit of a multiplier quad. Game pace has slowed down a bit since we're out of crazy opener phase and no one's really keeping back-to-back. So it's probably going to change to Corpy with the STSD. UI DSing through all of it. Oh, Corpy's in a very awkward position. Forced to waste T. This is a pretty dangerous for UI if he can't make it through though. Forced to waste an eyepiece. This is scary, but UI makes it to the quad well. Into a T-spin single. It looks like it's going to pan out for UI. So UI is still safe, and in fact now threatening Corpy for the kill. There's no TPs for Corpy. That's Hummingbreaker. 10-10 tiebreaker. set point. Whoever takes this wins. Out comes UI's opener. Oh, but UI misdrops! Washing machine! Oh my god. I don't think UI can make it through this. Oh, unless... No. The opener misdrop is ultimately going to cost UI the whole set. Oh no. Corpy takes it 11-10. But at least they're still losers. You know? UI ain't down and out yet. That was crazy. UI saying worth for that washing machine on freaking tiebreaker. Definitely worth. Oh no, his stream was stream black. Oh no. Stream was got ouched. Holy shit. Oh no, I swear. Anyways, time to get booted from HN. Real. Vamos Pilates. I see someone in the chat saying, Lacham represent. I'm gonna have a warm up. Very warm uppy. I mean, I'd say this, but you know, it's literally like Christmas for some people, Christmas Eve for others. Like, it's very cold these days here in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm now thinking of moving to Australia. Maybe I can meet a mysterious Wiley or something. Who knows? Okay, on to the real thing. It's time for loser semis. Woo. Oh, JD can't quite continue LST because of the garbage. Rip. Fairly even for now. Rial's building up a 9-0. JD with the SESD. Pressure might be coming out. Rial's is just building up, trying to build up a back-to-back chain here. Forced to break out of it for stack health though. JD gets to the quad wall. And the down stack. After a bit of power stacking into a bit of a multiplier. To be honest, not really getting to fully convert or anything like that. Like, I feel like anytime you close to a back kind of can't really capitalize on it. It's just pressure. I have nothing uphill. 0-0. This is a very high hill to climb. And you know, like ISS low E rank versus IX. Not like not like top player or anything, but top 100 is still a threat of its own. IGP cannon, be honest. We always push to the top, managing to find the DS right before JD could send. Oh, the misdrop, JD, oh no. There is an out though. Not an out there. I mean, do you think we're gonna see at least a no sweep? I mean, at this much of a rank difference, like, a sweep isn't necessarily an impossibility. But like, you know, I believe. I'm a believer here. JD is pushed to the top and oh no. Like, if you put the eyepiece on the other side so the Z piece down, the eyepiece will create a big ass wall that you couldn't put shit over. Oh, now I'm swearing. God. I'm getting pulled for Christmas now. I mean, I already put on Grinch Mode for Tetrio. Oh no, not the eyepiece misdrop. That hurts. Any GT fans? Actually, a lot of people using GT this tournament. As much as I like to clown on that opener, like, it's not necessarily bad or anything. Oh, it's just one piece away from the eyepiece. Unfortunate. We're also gonna go in, starting up 6-3. Really solid stack right now. You're really threatening to kill. I think you didn't have to waste the eyepiece there, JD. Oh. Either way, we're also gonna send a lot of pressure with that back-to-back building up, so... Wow. Rough might have had PC there, couldn't tell. I'm the quasi expert. JD with the DS. Keeping it in the dream alive. Has the double quad cancel. We're also gonna force to be broken out of that back-to-back chain. Bit of an awkward board state. And now JD's gonna use the garbage to his advantage. I can't quite get to it before Riatas gets out himself. And the misdrops, very rough board position. Just a bit too slow on the DS. I'll come center 4 wide. Now anything can happen with this. Especially if we're also just gonna BTB spam for an opener. Unfortunately, nothing crazy quite happening on the 4 wide side. We're also just pumping out pressure. That is gonna start going freaking as he's stacking. What the heck? GT, a pretty good well for GT. We also with a fractal, 6-3 style. Oh, and Brilaris overstacks. This is livable though. Josh is off the CS at this point. Keeps it safe. Oh no, those misdrops on JD's side. Oh no. The broom is out. Any center 4 wide fans? No PC for Briatas. Bye. That is going to be a lot to tank from JD. That's going to be an eye misdrop, so no. Unfortunate. It happened. fall. My mic's dying. It might have been my internet. Or IDK ask Flower. Very real. Also, congrats on 4th place. Real. Next up, we have Losers Finals, UI versus Briladas. 4 unfortunately had to be DQ'd due to circumstances happening. Yeah. It's time for a finals of the losers bracket. I love rephrasing things in a tautological like manner. This totally makes me a good solo commentator and not absolutely horrendous to listen to. Also, Stratosphere, Master PFP, any Rain World down for fans. Review still best though, and yeah. UI Galaxy going in with the quick LST. It's going to be a fairly not tame warm-up though. Oh my god. My UI dice overstacking. Here we go. LST from UI. Briladas with the skims T for T and T into T spins. I can speak. UI freaking dies to overstacking in the actual game. Okay. I mean, this isn't Corfi anymore, UI. You can't exactly afford to do that all the time. That is going to be an SDPC go through though. We love SDPC back-to-back conversion. We also have a really nice board state to counter. Gonna opt to upstack a bit and keeps back-to-back going. With a nice float to finish UI off. Briladas can actually somewhat keep up with UI here, which kind of diminishes the speed advantage. But UI still has it. And it looks like, especially an opener. Speed. So I'm just gonna go straight for 6-3. Great gaming. You guys have a bit of a... Well, okay. I'm not even gonna... Hey, it's fine. UI makes it through. Fairly even board state for both players. To be honest with the combo down. UI kind of playing it safe. UI is building up back-to-back and yeah, catching UI in an awkward board position. Has a solid lead now. no opener gaining. UI has a bit of a hole in his stack. You're also gonna try to take advantage by starting this up stack into a incomplete fractal. Not gonna take that T-spin for the 2 combo, but UI's Galaxy is so stuck that it doesn't matter. Oh no. Both players keeping it safe. UI in a bit of a situation there, but makes it out. The fractal burst from UI is pretty risky, but not dead yet, for real. That is a really inefficient down stack. Brialis does not have any material to kill this yet. Obviously keep it safe from UI's strike pressure. Speaking of strike pressure, UI is completely down now. Both players trying to vie for back-to-back. Brialis can't find the J piece for that improc. A bit too greedy. Has the down stack to live though. UI gonna try to keep this back-to-back going, but cannot. Trying to make the most of the advantage he did have, but unfortunately it is already over. Brialis big recrop into this 8-1. Fortunately, you have to skim a lot of the time in order to keep things pretty clean. Oh, but UI managed to catch Brialis up to the top. Can't quite down sack fast enough. Ew, not forgiving. Any extended PGO bans, real? I'm gonna try to go down to all this cheese after a small amount of misdropping. Nicely using TSSs to cancel the bit of pressure Brialis did send. Really nice. Speaking of Brialis, now trying to defend against UI's stride pressure since he's down now. Here comes UI's STSD, not quite complete though. Yeah, UI isn't completely able to catch Brialis in an awkward moment, though that might be about to change as Brialis did misdrop. And yeah, UI Galaxy bringing it back a bit. Ooh, both players with really big stacks right now. They're both firing at the same time. This is scary. Dangerous neutral if I've ever seen it. UI sending full send with this freaking spike into 3 wide for the kill. Holy. Tying it back up. And we also have a really big up stack while UI kind of misdropped the opening phase. You can take that. Okay. But that hesitation might have led to that misdrop, and this is not a very good misdrop, but UI's board is also kind of rough too, and Brialis is the one to make it out first, finding the kill there, taking the lead back. Real. What the very real? UI was a bit of an opener mishap, but stride out of it. As Joss is still kind of trying to upstack. I mean, to be fair, Joss is like upstack play, like, I mean, the only real threat is opener maining, and so far you are kind of been mid-dropping his opener, you know? Like, otherwise you have once you upstack, you have this big material you can use to cancel whatever UI throws at you. Speaking of, UI did throw a misdrop there, unfortunate, and another. Like finding a DS through that though, even despite that double quad coming out from Brialis earlier. Brialis optimizing the stack to try DS, but misdrops the T piece for an even awkwarder stack. giving time for UI to try and punish. Brigas unsure of where to put the T-piece. Oh, forced to make an unfortunate skim, and yeah, the hesitation is ultimately going to kill. On to the next game, UI fortunately mistakes the Z for an S. No PC, so sad. You're just gonna cancel with that. You are gonna keep building up back to back. Ooh, you are trying to find a convert, but will it even matter? Rios's board state is in shambles. Like, to a time, maybe there's a TSS there, but like, it's tied up again. Halfway there, whoever wins this goes to grands on losers. UI misspins a T-piece. Relatable. Oh, UI! Oh no! One piece before the I piece. That is the most unfortunate time to be caught off guard. Milatus takes the lead back again. My Galaxy with an LC. And both players keeping back to back, never mind. Milatus breaks it. But UI does not. It could be greedy, and UI does DS. Milatus does have a lot of clean because of that extra back-to-back UI did, though. And fixes up that misdrop really nicely. UI now has a DS. Welcome to US Down Stacking Simulator. US Down Stacking. US Down Stacking! Yes, UID Down Stacking is US. So, yeah, welcome to the United States of UI Galaxy or something. I don't know. For real. Vidalis with an SCSD into quad for a massive spike. UI having the combo into quad to well, that's not a triple, to cancel, but yeah. Vidalis, unfortunately, is going to be in a rough position afterwards. Oh, just one piece away from that DS. Tied up again. UI managed to punish at the right time there. You have a bit of an opener mishap. Oh no. It is no longer tied up again. Very back and forth like game right now. Rios is the one who's forcing though, so I mean, at this rate, Rios will win, especially with that 4 PPS pressure coming out from Rios, securing him a 2-point advantage. Rarely seen, real. Ooh, UI doesn't have second PC there. Can skim to the TSD though. Oh, Brulatus mistakes an I and T. Slightly mispressured. Does pressure off his top regardless. Well, he needs to go down. Makes a bit of eye pieces. Does manage to cycle through the S, but O piece ruins everything. No DS for UI, and Brulatus is on match point. This could be it for UI. He's 4 in a row to win. You're also going to go with this solid opening pressure. Same with UI. Though I feel like that's always UI. Unless you miss ups, but you know. Ooh. You have a really nice down attack in order to survive there. Really nice. UI opting for this skim TSS. Very interesting. Your loss does break back to back, giving UI some space to breathe. Especially useful after that misdrop. UI misdropped again. But the Gauss also kind of has a misdrop, so I mean, it sort of balances out. And now UI is building up a bit of this. It's gonna just come out with a lot of skins though. You can see like UI playing it safe, especially because on match point and because of all the misdropping. It doesn't mean UI slowing down though. Oh god, that misdrop UI. Oh no. Oh, the slight jiggle. Oh, that was just a rough position to be in, and the maneuvering of those pieces just didn't quite pan out for UI. Vilalis takes it, 11-7. UI taking third and going to do whatever UI does. And with that, we're gonna have grand finals. Ooh. Grand final noises. Ooh, yeah. I love grand finals. Oh my god, it's grand finals. It's going to be a rematch in winner semis though. P2 and 3. And yeah, somewhat close in PR. Let's see how this pans out. And, you ever feel like a you know, a DT cannon? Honestly, I'm feeling more like a cut copy. Real. Oh no, the predicts were for Gore. Rip. Let's see. Most players in the room. It looks like we are in fact having warm-up in a bit. Here we go. Pretty close match for our grand finals. Let's see how it ends up. So for now, we're just warming up. I love rhyming. We are looking away to extend that combo a bit. The Quirky's just going to continue with the back-to-back. Scary, but it is Force of Braid. Corpy is the perfect conversion into 9-0 and finds the O-Dono, but Rios is doing just fine as well. And both players now towards the DS. I mean, my set, for reference, in winter semis was 11-8 to Corpy, and what the heck, the double S float. Very not buoyancy issue from Corpy. That is so cool, but that misdrop might not be as cool, but you know. Corpy makes it through. Really nice DS vision. Forcing Brios DS2, you have to tank here. And the OP ultimately kills him. Oh no. Real, and on to actual grands. How grand. Average TSC openers be like. We also have a really nice C-spin off of that garbage. The Corpy is just counter-spiking things. Average Corpy. No, no. You gotta. Bleh, I'm starting to become tired. I woke up at noon today. Come on, me. Corpy fishing for PC because, of course, Corpy successfully gone fishing. Real has the cancel already, though. But are you really prepared for that Corpy 2 line? Crazy. When you've gone fishing and fish up a shark. And that's another PC. Corpy would have had another PC. You really can't Corpy, like, keep PCing. Like, it can just find PCs like clockwork. It's crazy. But anyways, onto a very neutral game. Dios finding a convert into a nice Crafty Prophecy, sending a lot of pressure to Corpy, who's mostly managing to defend it, and now has a lot of clean to work with. Oh my god, that's a 20 spike. Pilatus can cancel it though. Corpy managing to make that into a dono somehow. Oh my god, TSS dono. Corpy is keeping back to back with the dono. Forecast another one on top of it. And off the green with the eye piece, but forced to break afterward. Pilatus is still fine. I mean, this is all clean. Pilatus with an almost color clear, though didn't misfold it. Pilatus going for a waste STSD, kind of risky, but I mean, it all gets cancelled, so I guess it's neither good nor bad. Corpy with a nice TSS dono. Oh, but Corpy does misdrop here. Corpy looks for a down stack, and oh, it's just not fast enough. I mean, I like the sort of building up to lead into a DS combo. I'm not sure if it's the fastest, though. I mean, it did have slightly more cancel power. I wouldn't know. Corpy unfortunately cannot PC anymore, so sad. Rihanna's gonna build up for his count to 4. But Corpy's keeping back-to-back going. Oh, Corpy misdropped the eyepiece. No, that was almost scary, but Rios was still trying to survive, in DS there, so it was fine. Corpy has a nice float into more T-spinning. Corpy has to break, though. Meanwhile, Briata is doing quite the opposite. We are switching roles here. Corpy now forced onto the down stack, manages to get to that TSD, may create an eye dependency, but everything seems to have worked out in the end. Fairly neutral again. Briata with a fractal. When you start building up to 6-3, looking pretty scary, but Corpy has that multiplier ready for the cancel. That's send a bit of cheese to Brilatus, which is all being downstacked right now, who's also using it to cancel. Corpy is building up back-to-back pressure there, but Brilatus just got to that T-spin Gua just in time, and now has a really clean board state. Ooh, Rios is building up back-to-back pressure. This is looking scary for Corpy, but Corpy is okay and has a nice down stack. Rios is forced to break. Both players are very clean. We lost nearly almost overstacking, but it's okay. Oh, that is such an unfortunate cue. Need to cycle faster with that J. Oh no. Corby taking another point. Ross finding this nice convert into a TSS. Corby, meanwhile, also finding a convert into a C-spin. A really nice C-spin. Finds a really nice way to use the J-spin to solve that tape there. Nearly threatening Budos to the top. Budos does have the cancel ready. Budos' counter pressure from all of that clean is going to send Corby to the proverbial ceiling. I wonder what proverb ceiling is in. Real. Corby just continuing the freaking pure PC, okay. Oh, Corky's really bad missed drops on his side. But finds the down sack. Really nice survival. No hesitation at all. Manages to get to that T-spin. Which almost actually sends Ross to the top. Resetting everything back to neutral. Corby can't quite build back-to-back yet, but Ross has a really big fractal quad, or quad fractal, I guess. Enough to make Corby think. Yeah, no survival. Nice TST though. Tied up, 3-3. Fairly even so far. You know, chillin', schmillin', bit of cheese. Okay, a lot of cheese. Like, no clean being sent at all. Okay, people. Corby finds a convert out though. Rios is building back to back as well. Both are on 5. Rios breaks for a bit of a spike. But Corby is A-okay, has a kite on ready. Into a freaking TSS. Oh, you can't spin the Z piece in there though. That J had to be the other direction. Might have been a misspin. Oh no. Corby gonna go with some PCs. Into the SCSD. Goss is doing just fine though, guessing through all of it. Both players with really nice and clean boards. Goss with a 29, holy moly. This is down stackable, but not if Corky keeps hesitating. Corky just about has enough time to make it through, finds the multiplier. Brios isn't breaking. Oh, there Brios breaks. Is it enough to kill anyways? It is. Brios now with a 2-point lead. Very solid position to be in. Especially because you need a bracket reset if you're Brios here. Corby with a float. Low with a lot of pressure. Brios on his way down. Finds a Z prop into TST. Very nice. Given offered for a safe, but it's okay. And Forky's building up to that back-to-back right now. That is a ×5. Off to break it for safety reasons. Scorpy macro into tank. Perfect garbage. Into the 9-0. The garbage just spawns right there. What the heck? Scorpy gonna continue with this dono. Forces a quad into a skim quad. Doesn't even need it for the kill. Crazy sequence from Scorpy. Scorpy with classic Scorpy PC. We also got a crazy clean board state though. Classic PC counters like garbage. Rush is just gonna ultimately try to break though for safety reasons. This extra pressure is sending Scorpy to the top. Not quite enough to kill yet though. Scorpy with a kite on. Opting to be on the defensive. Yeah, you definitely want to be on the defensive in this kind of situation. Though with Brianna's misdropping, now it's Scorpy's chance to do the opposite of that. Scorpy finds just 2 quads, and that's all it needs. Tied up again by 5. Many PCOers real. Well, spiking at the top. Scorpy in a pretty rough situation. This is livable though. And it looks like everything's just gonna become neutral. Tetrio become neutral. Or not. Scorpy's back-to-back spiking near the end there. I mean, top 3 lost out. And Scorpy retakes the lead. Gray system PC. Oh, Scorpy does misdrop the second PC though. But either way, Rios is kind of in a situation. Oh no! It's unfortunate. It might have been a misdrop, or might have just been an into down stack. Either way, that's going to cost Pilatus a round. Scorpy gonna continue with the PCs. Anyone recognize that elephant setup? Real? Scorpy with the kite on, Pilatus. There's a bit of a spike, trying to counter spike Scorpy in this moment. Not managing to do so. With Scorpy's well with Scorpy's force back there. Oh god, multiplier. Oh god, PC! Yas would have been fine with a PC sealed it. Oh my god. Suddenly, Scorpy has a 3-point lead, threatening to take the whole tournament. Radis is gonna open, try to respond. Some simple back-to-back. Force a break out of it though, as Scorpy keeps its back-to-back up. Oh no, there's no PS. Another point to Scorpy. Scorpy really managed to take advantage in the opener phase and stay on the offensive, it seems. But will that happen again? I mean, Giannis does have a speed advantage, so it's like maybe, but oh no, the O misdrop. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's already match point now. LST versus PCO, not CPC. extended variation. Ross going to find a convert out of that. Corpy, what? Keeping back to back somehow. Ignoring the garbage wall for a minute. Just keep back to back going for a bit longer. Okay. Nice yes find from Corpy. Corpy finds that multiplier after thinking about it for a little. Higaz is doing fine. It's a perfectly clean board state. Opts the cancel there. The Corpy is building up a back-to-back of its own. Pretty scary for Higaz, who now decides to DS for safety. Maybe the counter pressure from all this clean might top out Corpy too. And Corpy is, or at least was, close to death back there. The TSS into the dono. Really nice vision from Corpy, but the eye misdrop. Oh god. Corpy does make it out with some nice spins, but the TSS greed. The TSS greed ultimately kills it. Oh god. To be honest, now with the momentum back, but that momentum needs to stay there for a little while longer. Corpy with a bit of a situation back there. Managing to stack out of it, though. Really nice survival. To be honest with the yes vote, hashtag not buoyancy issue. Ooh, there's pressure coming out from Viladas, but Corpy is just DSing it just fine, even with the Yoshihiro. Oh, Corpy was in a mild situation there. Had a nice multiplier for an out though. But still, Brios is going to continue with this back-to-back. Something needs to be done. Brios can't continue. Corpy is safe for now and responds with a counter spike. Nearly threatening everything, but Brios is safe. In fact, ultimately cheesing Corpy after that exchange. Causing Corpy to have to slow down a bit in terms of output pressure. Rush just stays low though. Maybe playing it safe because match point. Well, never mind. Nice floating. Nearly threatening a kill, but Corpy has an STSC to cancel. Center 4 wide from Corpy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Relanus ultimately has enough to cancel, but I don't think the quad afterwards. There's anything to defend from that quad afterwards. And Corpy is your Stratosphere 65 winner, taking grand finals at 11-6. GG's. Crazy. Oh no, raid. Commando, Coffee DT, Clover, those using HP plus screens, so probably not. Good know. But yeah, that was Stratosphere 65. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for our players for playing. This has been your 65th edition of the lovely Stratosphere tournament. Something something exclamation point Discord and exclamation point donate. Flower did it the things in the chat, real. It's like rating Danish corner. Oh my god, who is this person? Are they like streaming Tetrio? Like, let me check. I am checking. Reveal. We support fellow Tetrio streamers. Imagine I was clapping or something. Yeah, something something. Radiant Fusion Strato next week. Yes, Fusion is next week this time round. Thank you to Flower Petal for carrying, hosting, and staffing. Real. Bye.